What's up, everyone? So today I'm going to be changing out my battery for my CBR1000RR. As you can see, got the new battery sitting there on the seat. It is a Interstate battery, YTZ10S, which is for this bike. I have the same on my BMW S1000RR actually. Interstate's a good battery. Now what I did have on here, and you'll see in a second, it was one of those anti-gravity cool, lithium batteries, but it's crap. I mean, maybe the guy that had it before me didn't take care of it. He's the one that installed it. I'm not sure, but it failed on me, and I'm tired of it failing on me after trying to attempt to charge it, jump it, etc. So I just went ahead and just got a new battery. Alright, so part two to this is, as you can see, there's a drill and all kinds of other stuff on the ground. You're like, what is that for? And also, you got some shavings here, as you can see. Here, come off. So what I had to do is, let me move this battery. So the seat, I've already undone the two back bolts here, but take that off. So here's the Antigravity battery. And what I was getting to is, see these holes here that the seat bolted down into? That one's good to go. That one looks a little wider. So in an earlier video, I talked about just the bad luck I had that day when I did the maintenance day I do once a month. If not, I'll post a link up here in the top left corner, and click on that and watch it if you want. But as I got to the end of it, this bike wouldn't start, and I was like, what is going on? And I couldn't figure it out because I know I didn't leave the ignition on or any lights on, and I was like, it must be the battery. Ironically, on motorcycle maintenance day that I do once a month. So this is the Antigravity battery. As you can see, it's small, it's lightweight, it's awesome, right? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work. But back to the hole. That bad day of no battery, starting on this bike, the screw, when I was attempting to unscrew it off the seat, it snapped off in there. The head snapped off, the screw was stuck in there. And you're like, oh crap, what do we do now, right? So, to get it out, I took my little trusty Ryobi drill here, took a drill bit in there, and I drilled through the middle of it. And I started with a smaller, precise metal screw drill bit, right through the middle, hollowed that out. Then I had to use a bigger one and kind of round it off and shear it off. And that's where those metal shears come from, those pieces of the screw that was in there. I did have to find another screw, and what I ended up doing, so this is a screw that goes on the one side, and as you can see, it's got a big brother now. So I found this screw amongst my other random screws in the garage, and it just so happened it fit right down in there and actually screws in and tightens up. So a little, making stuff happen action there. On a side note, this screw, of course, it fell down in the far depths of the bottom of the seat down there, and I was like, oh, come on. I used some needle nose pliers to get it out. A magnet could have worked, I guess. But all right, so what we're going to do today, back to the whole point of that, that story is just a bad luck day. We want this baby rolling again. Everyone loves the 2006 Honda CBR1000RR, blue and yellow, Wolverine as I call it. We're going to change it out. We're going to put this bad boy in there, and I'm going to show you how to install it, and we'll get back to riding. All right, first we'll remove the anti-gravity battery here. What I find it easy to do is just use a drill bit, and this is a 10 millimeter, nice and easy. You want to go slow so you don't break anything or strip it. There's one. Too easy, right? Also, I have a battery tender installed here if you didn't see that. And it comes out down here, hides nicely. Keep that battery charged, ironically. And hopefully it won't die on me. We'll take the second one off here. Nice and easy. And that's pretty much it. We'll take these off. Like so. Alright, now we'll go to the process of removing the battery. Take the terminals off like so. Battery tender will set you to the side. There's a little hook strap here, I'll undo. And once we got this strap off, it just simply comes out, as you can see. And it's actually really, really, really light. Anti-gravity battery, 12 cell, super light. It's crazy how light this is. It kind of sucks that I got to put this heavy guy in there, but I wanted to go to a stock battery. I know they're reliable, so pretty much stock OEM Interstate battery. But the cool thing is the guys here at Montgomery Motorsports in Hawaii said they'll they'll take this, they'll try to charge it, see if it's still good to go, and they'll give it back to me if it works, and I'll do all that for free. thank them for actually having this battery in stock because everybody else in Hawaii was sold out. Alright, so we'll open this bad boy up, see what it looks like. And there you go, Interstate YTZ10S battery for a 2006 Honda CBR1000RR. Set that aside, open these screws up real quick. And before I install it, I just want to show you all the size difference here. Stock battery is pretty heavy, and this light anti-gravity battery. There you go, there's the dimensions. So you guys can see, hopefully this will be good to go when they try to fix it. But stock is heavy. I'd say it's at least twice as heavy, easy. Alright, so back to the installation of the battery here. We're going to have to make some room for this. Battery tenor is going to have to come up a little bit because this battery is a lot bigger than the other one was. And there's like no freaking room, of course. And then we're going to have to get that strap on. Alright, I'll say it wasn't the easiest thing to get these in there and tight. But I got them. You got to kind of balance the screw. And you don't want to over tighten them because you can strip them. I've done that before. That's basically what happened to this guy on the seat. It got stripped. It was like a cheap aluminum screw, aftermarket, that someone put in there, and that's why it broke off and snapped on me, because it got stripped, and I was trying to get creative on how to get it out of there, and bam, that's what happens. Alright, tighten them down. Cover the positive up with a little cover here. And voila, that should work. Tuck this cord down a little bit for the battery tender. Battery's installed. Alright, now we'll see if this bad boy will fire up. Battery's on. Fuel switch. And voila. And there you go. New battery's installed. I'll put the seat back on and we're good to go. We'll go for a little ride. I hope this helped y'all out on how to install a battery on a 2006 Honda CBR1000RR. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I'm about to do a motovlog on this thing, and check it out. With that, I'll talk to y'all later, and aloha.